What is up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for another draft here on Magic Online. Some more of this AlphaFrog Vintage Cube. Oh yes, oh yes. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Get yourself a free That's Magic Baby sticker. When you order anything off of Card Kingdom, just ask for the sticker and they will send you one. Anyways, we got ourselves a decent pack. No power, but we have somewhat power adjacent. I think pick one, pack one. You got to go with the Ragavan here. Just a little bit too good for, well, if you know anything about Ragavan, you'll know how good it is. It is just a 1-mana win con with some nice abilities attached. Secondary choice here for me would probably be Strip Mine, honestly. It's not a fun card per se, but I guess the Ren and 6 combo is in it as well. So you could take Strip Mine and try to wield a Ren and 6, but let's go with Little Monkey here, as I think that's probably the best pick one, pack one out of that pack. And maybe we just lean into doing like some, mono-red beatdown. I do like forcing mono-red every once in a while just to kind of cleanse the palette from the usual combo/blue decks that I like drafting. So yeah, maybe first pick Ragavan, second pick Fiery Confluence. I think that could be a pretty nice start. If this was Reanimate, I would probably take it over Exhume. Although Exhume is one of those stronger effects, right? Turn one, what do you call it? Why can't I think of the word? Turn one Entomb, turn two Exhume. Often wins a lot of games, but let's go with this. Let's go a little bit of a beatdown plan. Maybe stick with it or pivot depending on what kind of cards we can see next. I mean, we could just take like Blade Splicer out here, third pick, and try to wheel Sacred Foundry. I don't have to try to be mono-red. And the nice thing about red-white in this cube is that they've added quite a few good support cards for it. I don't think they've added, what's the dog's name? Comet or something? But like Fourth Irelingus, for example, one of the more powerful cards that is available in red-white. I'm going to go ahead and take Blade Splicer, see what we can do. Kiki-Jiki, Hellrider, Wooded Foothills, even Wandering Emperor is not too bad. I just passed Zealous Conscripts, which would have went well with Kiki-Jiki, but I don't like running Kiki-Jiki Zealous Conscripts in mono-red normally, though there's nothing wrong with it. Expressive Iteration also in the pack. I think I'd rather just take Hellrider here. There goes in a Braid, we'll take that. Hex Drinker in the pack. Haven't seen the Archfiend do anything too cool in it. But this is just a big beater. Grim Lavamancer, Wasteland, Mind Collapse. I bet you Agatha's Soul Cauldron's probably pretty strong. Let's take the Wasteland over Lavamancer. Another one of those cards that's really, really good in a deck like this. Now we'll take Mom. Okay, good. So if I am going to go two-color here, it's going to be important to pick up Fixing, especially if I'm going to take a couple of colorless lands, right? If we get Wasteland and like Mishra's Factory or something, then picking up those Sacred Foundries and the like are going to be really important, even though I did pass that initial Sacred Foundry. Perfect, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Inspiring Vantage here. Now, this is interesting, because I could ditch the white plan and just take Fire Blast and go full on. This is a little bit of a tough choice, actually, because I think both have a lot of merit. I think I'm going to go with the Vantage, though. Kind of feel like doing maybe a little bit of red-white nonsense. Don't think Sir Ginger is all that good. There goes Restoration Angel. That would have been nice with the Kiki-Jiki. I guess it's probably still going to be good enough here. Already have the Blade Splicer. Don't think Oust is what we want. Can't see us playing Archangel Elspeth, but you never know. Savai Triumph for some more red-white fixing. Although it being tapped is maybe a little bit awkward, but that's fine. Wandering Emperor I will play over Archangel Elspeth. I will say right now, though, look at this. We have way too many 4-drops. This is like the maximum number of 4-drops I would want in a red-white aggressive deck. Really want to be filling up the low end of the curve. Containment Priest is pretty good. Although it is a non-bow with Restoration Angel. Grim Lavamancer on the wheel over Winds of Abandon I think is probably fine. Well, that's probably close, but I think taking the Lavamancer is okay there instead. Revelark. I have some weird white value cards, but in any case, let's go to pack number 2, where we've opened Palace Jailer. Yeah, that is one of the better white cards in the format. In fact, one of maybe top 2 or 3 white cards in the format. Just Monarch is so stupid. And in a deck like this, where presumably you're going to be the one pressuring the opponent, the Monarch is usually going to stick with you. Grief, Fast Bond, Fractured Identity, Stormseeker, Burst Lightning, Armageddon even. Could probably wheel something out of this pack. Another 4-drop. Wedding Announcement here looks great. Damn, that is... Look at those duels. Not often do you see a pack with 4 duels, all of them being all next to each other as well. Lion Sash, Fire Ice. No, this is an easy Wedding Announcement. Currency Converter is another really, really fun card. But this is, Intrepid Adversary here for us. Any red-white fixing? No. Oh, they must have made it so all of the similar lands are paired next to each other, because now we have Restless, Restless, Restless all in a row. We have Rabbit Battery, we have Student of Warfare, we have Scrapwork Mutt. I think I just like taking the Mutt here. Yeah, I might not even end up running the Wandering Emperor here. Stepmom looks pretty nice. Zerda is actually not terrible. Alright, we have Mom and we have Stepmom. So we lost Sacred Foundry, but we have Vantage and Savai. We can still potentially get a, Plateau. Close the window. We can still potentially get, Plateau. What else? There are got to be some red-white creature lands as well. Although, you know what I could see happening? We are going pretty heavy white now. It could be that I end up cutting the majority of the red, except for maybe, Ragavan and a Braid. Since those are just single pips and worth splashing for. I guess we'll see what other cards we can get here as a decent pickup of Cathar Commando. Selfless Spirit over Bergie. Touch the Spirit Realm. Oliphant would be decent, because it could grab Savai Triome. Though not being able to grab an untapped land, kind of... untapped red-white source kind of pulls it back a bit, I guess. Sarah Paragon. Okay, yeah, I think this is actually the route where I'm going to end up. Started off mono red, ended up going red white, and now we're just going to go super heavy white. Armageddon did come back around. Lion Sash coming around is great. I think that's more of a sideboard card, though. And yeah, even if we are main as white, I think I'm still going to splash Ragavan. Mikaeus coming back. Sure. Student of Warfare coming back. Excellent. Wow, a stud flanked by 2 bombs. Don't ask me what that means. What are we looking for? Mox Pearl. Black Lotus. Soul Ring would be like a unfortunate pickup. I mean, obviously still good, but this is the type of deck where Soul Ring, I think, is not so great. I don't think we'll be playing any of those. We might play Touch the Spirit Realm. Pack 3, no power, but we did get a Thalia. Not bad. Thrill Seeker would probably be pretty solid here. Actually, Red-White Talisman might be okay. Again, if I mean, gosh, am I actually just going to be mono white at the end of this? It could very well be that I'm just going to end up in mono white. There's a Mana Vault? Oh, similar to Soul Ring. This is one of those decks that doesn't really utilize the Mana Vault the greatest. Yeah, I'm going to take the Stoneforge Mystic here and hope we get one of the good equipments. That sucks. You do not see me passing a Mana Vault very often, but I think in this scenario it actually makes sense. Oh, they do have Comet in this. Okay, that's the one of the red-white cards I was talking. Actually, wow, this pack is insane. Comet, Fablebreaker, Solitude. I don't remember what this does. 4 mana, 5 loyalty. You roll a 6-sided die, and then depending on what the outcome is what happens, right? 1 or a 2, you make 2 1/1 squirrels. They gain haste. 3 is -1, then return a card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to hand. 4 or 5 deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player. +1 on a 6. You can activate Comet 2 more times. So I'm going to take the Solitude and imagine that the Comet's going to wheel. I don't think Fable of the Mirror Breaker is coming back, but Solitude's so busted by itself that there's no need. Okay, there's Batterskull. That's perfect. That's exactly the type of card we were looking for the Mystic. Palantir would be good. Flicker Wisp would be alright. Thraben, Inspector, or Karakas. I think Karakas might be a little bit too strong. Oh, I didn't even notice the Samwise, too. But yeah. Karakas can just hose some decks. Luris and a Mox Diamond. Luris also looks pretty good in our deck. It won't be our companion, of course, but we do have a lot of good value cards for the Luris in the main. Luminarch Aspirant, Parallax Wave, Steel Seraph. I do have the Parallax Wave Containment Priest combo. That's super good. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. Man, I want that Steel Seraph too. You know what? I'm going to just take the 2-drop. I'm sure people will lambast me for that, but... Okay, nice looking deck, though. A couple of good sideboard cards at our disposal if we want to. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of Mikaeus in this list. If we could find a replacement for that. So I'm going to find, like, or need 2 or 3 more playables. There's one. Passing a Restless Bivouac, no big deal. Could probably still run the Mutt and just run, like, the Inspiring Vantage for the random Mutt activation if we wanted to. There's the Talisman of Conviction on the wheel. I don't think we're playing Mind Stone, are we? I guess Mind Stone Luris is not terrible. Plus, casting an early Palace Jailer is often going to be a good game. Maybe. Maybe on that one. I mean, it's probably worth it to run the Emperor. So I'm not going to be running something like Elspeth Sun's Champion there. And running the Emperor makes the Mind Stone better too, right? Yeah. Would not be surprised if we wheel some other good white cards, given how open it feels. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this until right now, but actually Lion Sash is absolutely worth / correct playing here, because that's a second hit for our Stoneforge Mystic, and it's just a playable card by itself. I'm glad I caught that. I might actually cut the Restoration Angel. There's Flicker Wisp too. Guess I can touch the Spirit Realm. Thraben Inspector came back as well. I suppose 16 lands is probably fine. Or I just cut the Mind Stone and run 17. Something like that. Deck looks good. Deck looks really good. It's, again, missing fast mana. And I don't count passing the mana vault as incorrect, but like any of the Mox, any of the Moxen would have been insane. If we picked up Mox Pearl in this deck, it would have been the bee's knees. As it stands, I think this is just a really, really good mono-white list. So let's fire this off, go to round 1 here of this AlphaFrog Vintage Cube. Okay, round 1 fight here. Be on the play. This is a keepable hand. On the draw, I would be a little bit more inclined to maybe try to find something a little bit better, but especially if our opponent plays a non-basic to blow up on turn 2, or turn 1 for them, I guess. We're going to do that. Okay, that is unfortunate. Turn 1 Exploration. Do they also have a 1-drop Mana Dork? No. Okay. Well, at least that's not Fast Bond, so maybe the Exploration's not going to hurt us too badly. Well, they didn't have anything to do on their turn 2, I guess, or turn 3. I guess that's good for us. Maybe they just kept a really bad hand. Okay, I don't know what happened there then. I guess they accidentally skipped their turn. Chariot. Yeah, that's a problem. Jeez, and we're flooding out a bit, huh? Okay, well, let's... I do think wastelanding the island is correct. Level up our stud, attack for 2 in the air. And then we can eat land from the graveyard to pump up our Lion Sash as well. So they don't actually have a great attack with the Chariot. I mean, I guess it would still be good, but... This is a matchup where I'm going to wish I had that Parallax Wave, I'm sure. Oh, they're not even going to bother crewing. Okay, that's fine with me. Caracas is probably pretty good versus them, too. I think I'm just going to move the Lion Sash over to our Student of Warfare. Make a big first striker here. Oh, initiative card. Okay. Well, we have a flyer, but initiative busted. So initiative is not like Monarch, but what happens is when the person gets the initiative, they get to start going through the Undercity dungeon, and that thing starts to pop off really hard. Interesting. Flicker Wisp. All right, well, let's go to combat and see if they give us the initiative. They did. Okay. Let's see. Guess we're just going to Flicker Wisp a token here and level up our Student of Warfare once. Oh, okay. They were holding up a reprieve. So they can steal initiative back if they want to just by sheer numbers. They have a Palace Jailer. Well, awkwardly, if they eat my Student of Warfare, that's not even that bad. They might... Okay. So I can immediately steal Monarch. Man, Monarch and Initiative going on is insane. I guess I am going to take 7 this turn. They crew the Chariot, attack with Adventurer. My Sash can only become a... Oh, wait, the Chariot's legendary. I can bounce it if they crew it. I wonder if bouncing and then using Armageddon is correct. Because once I take the Monarch from them, the my Student of Warfare comes back too. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, this is very interesting. Oh, they didn't even attack. Okay, even better. Now the Armageddon's a little bit worse, but... Weird. So we're going to go Forge, put 2 counters on our Spirit. We can put them on a 2-turn air clock here as well. Man, we are flooding real bad. No, I actually think that's right. Put them on a 2-turn clock, right? Armageddon, land, equip our flyer. Hit them for 6 in the air. Get the Monarch. Get back our stud. Draw an extra card end of turn, sure. Blue and 1. Oko. Okay, well, if they... So do they have to Oko my Selfless Spirit then? They do. That's not even that bad. I mean, they absolutely need to attack here. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Of course that's bad. They get to steal back the... They get to steal back the Monarch and the Dungeon. They have, of course, that's incredibly bad. Man, stupid sexy Oko. Blah. Okay. All right, let's force a block here, I suppose. Oh, wait, this also added mana. What am I talking about? They just had infinite mana anyway. Didn't they? Yeah, they kind of did. So I think we want to kill the Undermountain Adventurer here then. If they double block with their 2 powered creatures. Yeah, we're losing. Good beats. So they can make me lose 5 life, they can goad a creature, or they can make a treasure now. So I guess they're just Bant good stuff. Looks like it. Armageddon looks like it probably needs to come out. Archangel Elspeth giving flying is a real thing. Guess I just chump here and take 3. They can replay their chariot. Yeah, I think we don't have a way out of this, do we? They haven't even activated their Oko yet. So the only way we can win is if they make a huge mistake. Oh wait, I'm just dead on board. They have enough attackers. I don't even know why I played that out. Okay. Let's cut the Armageddon. Let's bring in the Archangel. I might even want to bring in Touch the Spirit Realm, I guess. Didn't seem like Sarah Paragon was going to be particularly useful. I guess that plays land. Oh, no, we took out the Armageddon. Let's go like that. Go to game 2. All right, good enough opener for sure. Probably need to wait to adversary until we can kick it once or twice. And again, if they lead on a non-basic, we'll certainly just wasteland it away. Their Restless Vinestalk or whatever. Turn 1 Hierarch's a good one. I think I'm just going to make a 1/1 here. No permanents in the graveyard for our Sash. And this is better for adversary anyways. Jeez, look at that opener. You know what? I think I'm going to sit on Containment Priest this turn for fear of something like a Natural Order or whatever. And turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Wall of Roots Caryatid is kind of nuts. Okay, there's the initiative again. But that's actually okay for us. We have a good play here. We have Containment Priest into Flicker Wisp to permanently get rid of their adventure and also take the Initiative. Well, maybe not anymore. Well, actually, no, this is fine because they would need to chump with both their Birds of Paradise and their Hierarch if they wanted to keep the what do you call it? Initiative. Yeah, we're actually looking pretty good here. So steal the initiative, get to search for a land. They permanently lose their adventure because of the Containment Priest Flicker Wisp combo. Oh yeah. Feeling Gucci. Don't have to be afraid of like Natural Order, Craterhoof Behemoth. Five mana. What is this? 6. Nissa. Okay. What does that do? Makes a big 8/8, I guess. But it doesn't trample or anything by itself. Hmm. I do have to attack Nissa, otherwise the overrun is going to kill me, though. Oh, that's very good. That is very, very good. So now we can kill the Nissa. Oh, they just gave up. Perfect. Okay. Game 2 went a little bit better for us. Yeah. Let's go to game 3 and see if we can do it again. Okay, game 3 of the first round. Our opponent's got some good early pressure always. Unfortunate. I'm going to lead on Usher because I'm planning on playing the Aspirant next turn. Don't have turn 2 Oko. Turn 1 Bird, turn 2 Caryatid. Yeah, I mean, they are doing some good ramp. Probably going to need to find another one of our flyers or something, is my guess. Questing Beast. Oh, God. Oh, they didn't attack. Whoopsies. I'll take it, though. I think I'm just going to student and double level it up. And then next turn I can put a counter on the student to make it a 4/4 first strike. This is where Caracas would be kind of nice, be able to bounce that Questing Beast. Hey, they remembered to attack this time. It's too bad. much is this to animate 5? The dream scenario here would be that this happens, where I turn both of these non-aspirant creatures into 4 power, attack with both, they animate the Vine Stalk to block one, and then I Wandering Emperor. Come on, just animate Vine Stalk. It's free real estate. Nothing? Trade? Oh, man. What is this nonsense? I have no idea what's happening here. I'm just very concerned. Unexpectedly absent, but they're gonna trade with my Usher? Okay. They might have Reprieve in their hand, I guess. Yeah. Kind of obvious to sniff that one out, I think. Dang it. And so now flashing in my Containment Priest isn't actually good, because if I take the Monarch back, my Aspirant would just be exiled forever. Ooh, and they have Hex Drinker. Alright, well they are Hellbent now, at least. Until Monarch triggers anyways. So, Cathar Commando, they draw an extra card, I get to go to combat. Oh, they're just giving it back immediately? What is happening here? Protection from instants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're just gonna full pump that though, right? I don't know what's going on. It's a weird game. Alright, fully leveled. I take 6, I go to 10, they get the Monarch back. Flash and Priest. Eat the Questing Beast. Very strange game. Okay. Right. I think we're gonna kill their Caryatid instead of keeping our Containment Priest alive, since we're gonna be killing both of these other creatures here. All right. Your go. They can't animate their vine stock without tapping itself currently. Did they play a land for the turn? I didn't even notice. They did. All right, wow, we got there. Whew. That was a scary round one, but we were able to finagle our way to a victory, so we're 1-0. Let's go to the next round. Okay, on to round number 2 we go. On the draw here, hand looks very nice just for a creature curve out. Well, assuming we can find a third land, but turn 1 Thraben, turn 2 Aspirant. Turn 3, if we don't hit a land or any other castable, we can just sack the clue or whatever. I fully expect that at some point we will run into like a busted power deck. But for now, we'll do what we can with what we got. Opponent mulligan to 4. They either got very unlucky or their deck is busted and they're looking for specific cards. That is... yikes. Wasteland there would have been insane. Sheesh. So, as they're in blue... oh, here it comes. They might have mulligan to, like, Time Twister or something. I'll just Collective Brutality, kill my Thraben, discard a reanimate target, and whatever. Oh, it's just Virtue of... wow, that was a very quick Virtue of Persistence. I'm not sure if that was right on their part. Let's go ahead and just Stoneforge and go grab the Batter Skull, get it out of our deck. I suppose Lion Sash versus Blue-Black would not have been a bad choice, though, but we don't actually know what they're doing over there. Okay. Pass. 3 draw steps, no land is not ideal. Oh, they're up to 4 mana. All right, let's smack in. And I think we're going to sack the clue and look for a land. There we go. I should probably get the Selfless Spirit online next turn to play around them having a Wrath effect. Although I suppose Toxic Deluge will get around a regular Wrath. What was that? Oh, they do have Animate Dead. Yeah. Okay. So they animate my Inspectors, and they can sack the clue. Okay, that's good to note. So Crocus is going to be important versus them. Lion Sash is going to be great. Like I said, I think we're going to get our Selfless Spirit online to play around a Wrath now. Put this on our Stoneforge so that both the Stoneforge and the Germ token can get through the Thraben. Caracas of their own. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could go for lethal here. If I Palace Jailer their Inspector. That seems fine. All right, let's go for it. That's lethal damage. Nice. Okay. So Esper reanimate. Touch the Spirit Realm wants to come in, most likely. Otherwise, we already have some decent main deck cards. Containment Priest hoses it. Lion Sash can hose it. Solitude's great versus it. So is Jailer. The Touch the Spirit Realm that I'm bringing in. I almost wonder if we want to bring in Enlightened Tutor since it can grab Lion Sash and Touch, but that doesn't seem good enough, maybe. Maybe I just cut like this wedding announcement. Seems fine. Go to game 2. On to game 2, where we have a nice looking hand. We have Containment Priest, Lion Sash, and Solitude in it, so some good tools versus... I mean, they had a lot of white sources last game, so maybe they're not like pure true reanimator. But they had Animate Dead, so good enough for me, certainly. And we're just going to run out turn 2 Thalia here. Memory Lapse. Oh, that is a newer include to the cube, I think. I don't remember seeing that one. Blue Time Walk of sorts. Pass again. Okay. Let's do the song and dance once more. It does mean I won't be able to cast Emperor next turn, but I think that's all right. Emery. All right, let's get that Sash online. Time Walk, Reanimate. Yikes. Those are some terribly scary cards. I think we only need to leave up the Sash for one here. They don't have any artifacts in the graveyard for Emery, and no big creatures for different reanimate effects. So, I'm going to start off by eating that Time Walk. Caracas. All right, well, that does prove problematic versus my Thalia, but not the biggest deal, I suppose. Actually, at this point, I can probably eat the... no, let's still just lead on taking the Time Walk. I lied. Get that crap out of here. I kind of want to wait one more turn before firing off Armageddon since I have access to Solitude anyways. Plus, if they bounce my Thalia with Caracas, then I can get the Wandering Emperor online first. Oh, they are blocking. Maybe they didn't realize I can eat their island and turn it into a 2/2? Oh, right, they can bounce their own Emery. Derp. Of course. Still like my play, but... think Armageddon next turn's looking pretty juicy. Okay. Well, that is not going to be good enough. Oh, wait, I can't Armageddon because of the Thalia. Right, they didn't bounce my Thalia. Silly me, silly me. That'll work just fine. Actually, Pro Colorless works versus Caracas, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, got him. All right. So by doing this, it means I'm going to have to pay 5 for Armageddon, but I get to keep a much more problematic board for our opponent. I have to imagine that this is just game over. Like, yeah. Is this good? Because it kind of looks favorable. Yes, GG indeed. All right, nice. Well, their deck had strong cards, probably a stronger power level deck, but sometimes the white weenies are going to get there. And we're 2-0 now. Let's play for that trophy. Go to round number 3. Alrighty, the third and final round of this vintage cube draft. We're on the play with a very nice opening hand. GLHF. Turn 1 mom. Stepmom in hand. Uh-oh, versus the red? Oh no, versus red with Mox Emerald? Okay, but good news, they did not kill my Mother of Runes, so unlikely they're going to have a removal spell there then. We're just going to sit back for a bit. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, indeed. Okay, well, we can just Flicker Wisp that token now. And then attack them for 3, keep pumping the Aspirant. Yeah, we're looking fine. Two lands discarded, very nice. Okay, maybe not red-white aggro. Spellbinder, sure. Guess they take adversary here? Yeah, makes the most sense. Let's pump the Aspirant. Don't think we want to attack with Flicker Wisp until we get the Giver of Runes online. Reflection of Kiki Jiki with Elite Spellbinder is kind of disgusting. Is this legendary, though? No. Funny that the Reflection of Kiki Jiki isn't actually legendary. Yeah, this could be a problem. I mean, I'm sure the Mother of Runes here is giving them a really hard time. Oh, Karn. Okay, yeah. Less aggro. Maybe just make a 3/3 token. Which is funny because the Giver of Runes will allow us to attack favorably into colorless creatures. Inti as well. Interesting. Very interesting. And we can just Crocus the Inti if we wanted to. I think here we're going to simply attack face with Aspirant, attack Flicker Wisp with... Sorry, attack face with Aspirant, attack Karn with Flicker Wisp. And then give the Giver of Runes to the Flicker Wisp on white and just make sure Karn dies. Okay, well, this is going to be a huge blowout. Let's see. I'm going to have 6 power of First Strike. So we'll leave everything but Inti. Or rather, we'll kill everything but Inti. Yeah. Basically went as well as possible. All right, we will take the first game. Very good. Armageddon out. This seems like a good matchup for Resto. This is probably a good matchup for Touch. Lion Sash doesn't seem super great, although, again, it is a secondary hit for our Stoneforge Mystic, but I think I'm okay just cutting it. Let's go to the next game and see if we can trophy. All right, on to the next game. Where we've got another pretty nice looking curve out hand, man. Turn 1 Usher, Thalia, Wedding... Oh, I guess the Thalia stops the wedding announcement on turn 3, but can't complain. Okay, that actually is pretty good, because now we can go Cathar Commando on turn 2 instead of Thalia. Yeah, I think... No, I'd rather still just Thalia here. Wonder if they have like a bolt and they're thinking about using it on the Usher now before the Thalia resolves. Path? Whoa! Okay, wow. Giving me an extra land that early is really aggressive. I love it. Yeah, it'd be 2 turns. I guess we're gonna Solitude their Lelia. Especially if they bricked on a land here, and we still get to go Wedding Announcement now. Wedding Announcement into Adversary. Okay, I like this. Metamorph. Copy my Thalia. Well, that also hurts them a lot, I'm sure. Jeez, the Paragon, too. I guess we're just gonna Paragon now instead. Say go. I like having 2 Thalias on the battlefield because it really hoses their mana plays, I think. Ah. All right, well, that was annoying, but it is what it is. Perfect. Now we will adversary for infinite. That's going to flip our wedding announcement as well. End of turn. Glorybringer, boo! Oh, it's the perfect amount to kill my Intrepid. Darn it. Well, at least it's exerted. Wow, that was a fantastic draw. Lets me put another counter on my Thalia to attack into their Thalia, no problem. Okay. I mean, we flash out a 3/3 end of turn as well. Flame Tongue into Glorybringer was a really good way to help stabilize, that's for sure. Obviously, they're a little bit behind, but... Okay, float City of Traders, play a land. They can play something for 6 mana here. Now, that isn't good enough. So we're going to have lethal. They make a token pass. I flash out. That'll be game. GG's. All right. Nice. The Mono-White Beatdowns. Nice little 3-0 there. Woo! Feels good. Hey, again, sometimes you don't need a busted deck. Sometimes you just need to have cheap interaction and pressure. And that will do your opponents in. So, good stuff. Feels good to get a nice little win there, barring any power. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.